Well, if you're getting ready for back to school this year, it's going to be here before you know it. We're here with Buckeye Health Plan Medical Director Dr. Morrow-White, who's encouraging Ohio families to get caught up on well visits, important vaccinations as students prepare, as well as the importance of that relationship with your physician. Dr. Morrow-White, so nice to have you here.
Good morning. How are you?
So how important is this season for people and families to be mindful returning back to school?
You know, we spend our summer months relaxing and we're off schedule. So this is the time to begin to think about the new school year and the new schedule that our families will follow, and ensuring that we get through this season healthy and at our best.
And how are annual visits, these checkups, the wellness visits, how are they so vital to the growth of our children?
I think that we need to be mindful that during the pandemic season, many of us got off schedule.
Yeah.
We were staying home, we were limited to home, we weren't going in public places. Now it's time for us to re-energize and get back to those yearly physicals. We think of them as just simple, you know, go see the doctor, get your shots, you're out the door. But there really is much more involved. If we use the resources, we can make those visits much more meaningful for us and for our children.
And talk about that. How can families make it meaningful, especially, like you said, not just going in, getting in and out as quick as you can, but the importance of that relationship to have families have with their physicians?
I highly recommend that even before you have your visit, that you begin to take notes of questions that you may want to ask when you see the doctor. Because inevitably you get there and you can't remember what that important thing was.
Every time.
So beginning to write down for each child things that you may want to inquire about. Remember that this is not just a visit for shots and out the door. This is your chance to sit with a medical professional who knows about child development, who knows about child behavior issues, and either they've studied it for sure, and many of them have lived it. So you're sitting with someone who's a treasure of information for the issues that you and your child may face. If they can't answer your questions about development, behavior, sleep, school, even challenges your child may have socially or emotionally, they know how to refer you to someone who can then go on to address those issues.
Your child deserves more than a Google search. You need to talk to a professional. And, you know, it's something parents can also help as well, and they might not know if their family is up to date on their vaccinations. What does that look like if they want to check?
First and foremost, I would recommend that families go to BuckeyeHealthPlan.com. And there they will be able to find the list of recommended vaccinations.
Families might not know, but can someone still get ill from the virus or whatever the vaccination is helping against?
Most bacterial infections, the serious life-threatening things that we talk about, diphtheria and tetanus, those are protective.
Okay.
Some of those diseases have disappeared from the face of the earth because people have been immunized.
Yeah.
Viral illnesses are different, particularly like influenza. If you then get the infection, it is bound to be milder and less complex with less complications than if you get the immunization. So it may not completely prevent, but it certainly will make your life and your future brighter if you do get the immunization.
Obviously, all this to say that the goal of Buckeye Health Plan is to increase immunization rates and keep our children healthy, correct?
Right, and it depends on all of us doing our part.
Yeah.
A few children not immunized can put a whole group of children at risk for disease.
Well, this has been so informative. I know our viewers can go to BuckeyeHealthPlan.com/vaccinate specifically to find out more. Dr. Morrow-White, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.